What's up, college football fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight video. And today we're going to be talking about Florida State quarterback Jordan Travis and talking about his improvements from the 2020-2021 season to the 2022 season. I think he's one of the quarterbacks that had the biggest steps forward and has done the most for his potential football playing career. And I think it's good he's coming back. But I want to look at the 2022 season and look at a few things on film that why I think he was able to have such a big step forward. But before we continue diving into the film and talk about what he did well and what he really improved on, I just want y'all to consider to subscribe to the channel if you like any quarterback related content. We do quarterback shows with App State quarterback Brady McBride. We bring on current and former quarterbacks and we just talk about the quarterback position, and then of course we have film breakdowns like this video here. So with that said, let's talk Jordan Travis. He was one of my favorite quarterbacks personally to watch, just from seeing what he went through in 2020, 2021, starting being benched, and then came on and had a hell of a season. I think it really comes down to a few main things. And the biggest thing for me, my biggest takeaways, was his ability to stay within the pocket this year, right? He was comfortable in the pocket. He didn't look to run first. We're going to see on film, he was able to maneuver in the pocket, keep his eyes downfield, and that led to more accurate throws. That led to yards per attempt being much higher, over a yard higher in 2022 compared to 2021, and it led to be able to throw the ball with some anticipation, which as a quarterback you need to do. So my biggest takeaway was he just was willing to stay in the pocket more, and in staying in the pocket, things were able to develop a bit more. And we're going to see this on film here in a few seconds. But compared to the previous few years, he would take off too early, right? He was more of a true passer this year. And in doing that, the sacks actually went down. Now, he had better offensive line play. I know that was a struggle for Florida State for a while. He had better offensive line play this year than previous years. They went down from, I think, like 25 sacks to 15 sacks on him. And that was with more games played for Travis, right? His yards per attempt were up by over a yard. And another big takeaway was just him taking care of the football. His TD to interception ratio was almost 5-1. And he was never someone with a ton of turnovers. I think in 2021, the TD to interception ratio was right under 3-1, which isn't bad by any means, but 5-1 is a fantastic TD to interception ratio, and he was right there. So I do want to go look at some film, look at him staying within the pocket. And this is going to be filmed against Clemson, a big, fast defense, and he did a really good job just staying within the pocket, trusting his reads, maneuvering in the pocket, and getting the ball downfield, hitting his receivers in stride. There's one clip of him where the pass is incomplete, but I wanted to show it because I think it shows his maturity and his development. And that's what I want to kind of end on before we look at the film, was let quarterbacks develop, right? If you let them develop, sometimes good things happen, like it happened in 2022 for Jordan Travis. So with that said, let's look at a few clips that kind of hammer home what we're talking about and why he improved, and then we'll finish this video up.
We got a great throw from Travis, just a pure throw, pocket throw. We're going to see just a corner route, a little flag route, and it's a good read by Travis pre-snap, and then it's a great throw as well. So we'll break it down as the play happens. Here we go. So we got the corner route happening here. We got the back to the flats. Then we got a short route here. Probably got a cover two, right? The way he bailed back, and then he's got the flat area here. So Travis sees that and knows the space is over here, right? So it's a good job by Travis on a two ball. The ball is let go right as the receiver breaks. You have to put it right here. Good ball. Enough juice on it where the safety can't get over in time, but then enough air in the ball for the receiver to get. We'll watch from, here's the angle we want to watch from. Boom. We can kind of see Travis's eyes. Right off the bat, he sees a corner sitting in the flats, knows his safety is deep. He knows exactly where to go with the ball. Really good read, really good throw there by Travis. Let's go ahead and watch a few more, but I thought this was a good throw to start with. This is a really good play from Travis that doesn't look like much, but it's 3rd and 5 here. Ends up being a first down, right? I want you to notice how he keeps his eyes downfield, moves in the pocket, delivers a good ball to hit his receiver in stride. Gets him out of that zone coverage. So let's break down a bit more detail, because from the naked eye, it doesn't look like much. Went back a little too much. I apologize. Boom, here we go. All right, so 3rd and 5. Receiver comes in motion. Notice he has to move within the pocket, right? There's pressure. He moves in the pocket. His eyes are downfield. And to me, this shows the development maturity that Travis has been allowed to have and develop over time. It's a zone defense, right? So he knows that the receiver has to keep going, or at least in this case he does, to get out of the zone. Travis leads him out of the zone, receiver catches it, and ends up getting a big first down at the time. Let's go ahead and watch the other angle like we usually do. You kind of see this play develop even more. Again, remember, it's 3rd and 5. Doesn't look like much. It's like a 5-yard pass, but I think sometimes the small details is the most impressive things. In the pocket, eyes downfield, doesn't look to run, right? Looks to stay in the pocket and throw. Has to get it past this backer, leads the receiver out here. Boom, ends up being a big first down. Really love that play by Travis. Stay in the pocket, eyes downfield. So really like this play here. It's an incomplete pass. It's maybe not the best play to show, but I think it shows the maturity of Travis. It was the right read. The throw just was kind of inaccurate there. Still had the receiver had a chance to catch it. But let's just break this down in a bit more detail. So he's got 6 guys staying and protecting, right? Clemson's only bringing 5. Actually, and he had a chip block here, but he's got 6v5. Travis knows that. He knows he has protection, stays in the pocket. Pressure still comes. He makes the right read. This is a throw right here. This is what you want. You want to put the ball out here. Just ends up not being the most accurate throw, but I think from a read standpoint and what you want your quarterback to do, I think it was a good demonstration overall of Travis and just staying in the pocket here. We'll watch this angle. So again, yes, the throw is inaccurate. Yes, it was an incomplete pass. The receiver still had a chance, but just watch the decision by Travis to throw. It was the right read. Only 5 come. You have blockers. You're 6v5. You're staying in. Pressure still comes. That's the right read. If he put it out here, maybe a touchdown. So again, I know it was an incomplete pass, but just from the read standpoint, you like to see that in your quarterback. There's about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Florida State's down by, I think, 20. It's like 34-14. This gets them close, and then they score eventually to make it a 10-point game. Or no, I'm sorry, a 2-score game after this. But I like this throw for one simple reason here. It's pretty much a one-read throw. There's a pump fake, and then he sits his guy down in the hole here, right? Boom. So as opposed to leading him to that safety, it looks like maybe from the naked eye it's thrown behind, but I actually like the throw because he sits him down. Maybe he could have thrown it a tad earlier if you want to get nitpicky. Went a little too far back. I apologize. All right, here we go. But we're gonna see just sits him down in the zone right there. Safety's coming over. If he leads him, that's a pick or a blow up shot. That's a good job by Travis there, hitting that whole shot between the safety and the underlying DB. We'll watch this angle as well. Boom, little pump fake. Sits him down. Boom. Don't lead him. I like that. Throw to where the space is, not to where the DB is going. That's a good ball right there by Travis when they were down 3 scores. Figured I would just show one of Travis's running plays, even though it's been all passing plays on this video. Just to show one. It always helps whenever you have a quarterback that can do this, right? Little zone read. Bites in, keeps it. So now he's just got one-on-one here. Also a backer here, safety up top here. But this is special here, right? This is what makes him so good. One-on-one. Look at everyone. Boom, this way. Backer went that way, right? So he basically got one guy to beat, and he has enough speed to beat here. Makes a miss, gets upfield. Sick touchdown. We'll watch this from the behind the center angle. I think this was the opening drive as well, if I'm not mistaken, against Clemson this past year. Opening drive or second drive, one of the two. So boom, good read. Oop, one-on-one open field. That's just tough. Yeah, special quarterback to do that.
So just a few clips that I wanted to show to kind of hammer home the point. But I think did a good job showing the improvement of Travis, especially against a good defense like Clemson. Of course, he can still run. He's always going to be able to run, right? But this was by far his best season, and he ran the ball the least amount of times this year, and he played the most games this year he's ever played, right? So I think that correlates with he stood in the pocket, he developed as a quarterback, and you just have to allow quarterbacks to have that time to develop, right? And you saw that the accuracy went up, yards per attempt went up, sacks went down, right? Touchdowns and interception ratio improved, right? He just improved overall. And then we saw on film, stay in the pocket, put the ball downfield, throw with anticipation, and just trust your read with the play develop. So moral of the story, let quarterbacks develop, right? Like get on Jordan Travis. So we'll be watching the 2023 season. Hopefully he continues that development and puts himself in some NFL draft talk down the road. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Travis, his development? Florida State fans, what do you think about the 2023 season in general? Or any quarterback fans watching, who do y'all want to see next? What do y'all want to see next? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.